Hi everyone, so our last milking video was milking by hand. We've since changed that and we now have a milking machine. So this video is going to be an updated on how our procedures work, basically how we do things. So our power source is either the car with an inverter or we have a generator. Either one works fine. We then have the extension lead which brings us out over to our milking machine, which is basically a very simple pump which sucks the air out of this canister, and then the other one goes to the clusters. This kit was not overly expensive, 30 to 40 quid. It's not the best design and there are massive flaws. Like things are starting to crack in the plastic there and it's not very tight, but it's certainly something we're going to look into changing. We're thinking of possibly getting a glass lid. This is just an iodine and water solution, and we just pop it over each one just to make sure it's nice and clean. Might be hard to do one-handed, but stick one in there. I might have to just go down. So once on, they form a good suction, and it's just finding the time to, not time, but just to let the milk out. Sometimes give them a bit of a squeeze just to give them a hand. Come on now. Once it gets going, it takes a little while to get it right, but once it gets going, it's saved my hands a lot. So the other thing is, that's looking good there, and now we just got to check this side because, like I say, this is quite cheaply made. If the seal's not right, it's not gonna. See, if I push down on it, then it starts flowing. There we go. She's quite happy there. She had a bit of feed, a little bit before and a little bit after. Don't usually have to hold this down. This is obviously starting to get really loose now. Right, go. Penny, she knows she's next. She's the second one. So we got Kirsty, our maiden matriarch of our herd. She's the first one, and then Penny's the second one. Indy. Horse likes to eat the food. The goat likes to eat the food. Everyone likes to eat the food. Yeah, caught you. So she's almost done on one side, but she's not quite on the other, so we'll keep it going. It's alright. She doesn't usually make this like stamp about too much. So this is a 2 litre one, which are, just to be fair, for the 2 that we are milking, is plenty enough. So I think she's pretty much done now. I'll just give her a little bit of a gentle squeeze just to make sure. Yeah, she's pretty much done. So we'll just sort of gently squeeze it until they come loose. Hang them up there for a minute. And then Kirsty can get down. They're all after this food, but I only want the one. Come on, Penny. Come on. Penny, come on. Penny. Go on. Come on, Penny. Come on. So, if I can get out to eat that, there we go. Indy, go on. I'll give her a bit of time to eat because Kirsty had a bit of time to eat. We always make quite a lot because then there's 2 others that we don't milk. They get some. This is quite quiet without the generator. Usually the generator makes a lot more noise. They got used to the noise. Go on. Right, sorry about that. And right, so she's coming out of one side nicely, but the other side just needs a little bit more persuasion. So I just let the cup off a bit. Just give her a little bit of a help by manipulating it with my hand, like when I was hand milking. Takes about the same time as hand milking. Well, it does for me because I'm pretty quick at the old hand milking. But like I said, it saves me hands. And that one's already empty. I'm just waiting on the other side, which will now empty quicker because she's finished one side. So from our 2 goats, we get about a litre of milk a day, which covers us quite nicely. And we'll take this home, we'll filter it through our filter, bottle it up and put it straight in the fridge. This is the last job we do when we're here, so that the milk's not kept for too long out of the fridge. Had a lot of people interested in milk. The unfortunate thing is the laws of selling raw milk are even harder. It's even harder to sell raw milk. There's too much tape to sell raw milk. As for selling pasteurised milk, it's too much cost because you've got to be able to pasteurize. And when you're only doing a litre a day, it's not worth it. I was looking into different milking machines, and obviously the first thing, if you type in a milking machine, you get some massive machine that is, you know, far more than a smallholder would ever want, and the expense is like £1,000, and it's just ridiculous. Whereas this, it was cheap, it's, you know, not the best quality, but it works, and it works well for the money you pay for what you get back. And it's open to, you know, now I've got one of these and I've seen how it works. My idea is to get a glass maker who can make a glass lid for that, you know, get a proper valve on the top for the glass lid and make it so that it's a lot stronger, tighter, and makes more of a seal. Plastic's never good, we know that. Glass is probably easier to clean as well, so that's my job over the next bit of time, is before this breaks, try and modify it somehow, make it stronger, better, and I think she's done. And just, yeah.